Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Gen Z Dog here, and today I just wanted to talk about just some random things that I've been kind of going through, and seeing if anyone could relate or maybe it would help anybody. So, anyways, um, when I was growing up, my parents would tell me, as you get older, things speed up, they get faster, and there's some truth to that. And so, when I was in high school, um. I was in 12th grade. I was getting ready to finish out the last year of school, and all of a sudden the pandemic hit. And man, everybody was all excited at first. They're like, "Oh yeah, no school," and so everybody went home, spent months during, in their houses quarantined and all that, fun shit. Really wasn't that fun, but we spent almost 2 years trying to get through school doing online stuff, and you know we eventually got to the point where graduation was rolling around, and I just want to let you know that I graduated from Morgantown High School in West Virginia. So, just your typical public school, nothing special. And during our graduation ceremony, we all had to wear masks in 80-degree weather, just sitting like 3 feet across from each other. All the chairs are spread out and everything, and we had prom, but I went, and it was just, ugh, was a waste of time, man. Everybody was wearing masks. You couldn't see anybody's faces, and you didn't even get to dance or anything. You didn't get to. It wasn't like an old prom. You had to sit at this table and just like listen to some DJ playing some random music that nobody wanted to listen to. And after that, we just ate a dinner and then we went home. It was the biggest waste of $50 I've ever spent for a prom. About 7 years later, after the pandemic, we got all this crazy stuff like, inflation, greedy ass corporations, and, left and right fighting each other all the time. The world is it's just crazy now, I mean, it's so expensive. I mean, I know I live in Fairmont, West Virginia, and, the cost of living is lesser in West Virginia, but I started to realize things are getting expensive here too. Like, about a week ago, I went to the gas station and I wanted to get a bag of Skittles, like a family size Skittles. And those shits weren't even that big. And I looked at the price, my mind about exploded in my head. It said it was $10 for one bag of freaking Skittles. And, I see people move into this state a lot from out of state, thinking that it's going to be like some country roads paradise or some shit. But the reality is, it is nothing but poverty here. I mean, most people that are living here are either old, retired, or just are working blue collar jobs like construction, coal mining, like really dangerous jobs. And even people that are doing all that shit aren't getting paid enough. They get good money, but not much as they should be getting. And, from my experience of living in West Virginia from birth, it's just there's not a lot of opportunity here for somebody my age, and I'm not the only one that thinks that. I mean, I even had older folks tell me that there's not a lot of opportunity for people my age, and even younger people that have graduated and decided to move here said they regret it. Matter of fact, I was watching this video of some guy giving an analogy of like what it's like being stuck in West Virginia. He says it's like these invisible walls around you that you seem like you can't quite just escape, you know? Like you're
Oh,
stuck here.
blessings come from above.
And I could relate to that on a level, you know. Um, I plan on going to school to get my IT certification and, you know, saving some money while I'm in school. Matter of fact, I didn't pull out any student loans because I know for a fact that I'm not paying off no debt like that. I mean, shit's already expensive enough. Why do I need to go to school knowing that I'm going to get debt? So I'm going to try to go to a community college and start in August, and I would be able to at least afford my tuition and have a little bit of money coming back. And I thought about getting a car, but then I started to realize, you know, these gas prices are just spiking up like crazy. I mean, even in West Virginia, it's almost $5 for gas in West Virginia. That's crazy. And then not to mention the groceries are expensive here and the rents went up like crazy. I mean, I hear people out of state that are like, "Oh yeah, the rent down there it seems really cheap because of the low income living." I'm like, well, if you actually read the rent prices here, like they're at least 2 grand. That is an average 1 bedroom apartment to even live in Fairmont or Morgantown or Clarksburg or Charleston. That is the average cost. And if you want anything less than that, good luck. Because I'm gonna say your ceiling might fall in, you might have roaches or bed bugs. Just warning you. So, and we have a big drug issue in the state, a really big issue. And I mean, there are a lot of states that have, you know, drug problems, but we have a lot of like a lot of drug problems, a lot of mental illness. I think statistically, our state is the
They will
second
die without
top
honor.
state that deals with the most depression or some kind of mental illness, which doesn't surprise me because like there's literally nothing here. The healthcare
Honor
system is dog water,
instead.
and you know there's a lot of racism. You know, the least racist place I've ever been to in West Virginia was Morgantown. They're more, you know, democratic up there, but anywhere else they're just racist as hell. And just from living here since I was like a kid, I'm tired of it, you know. I'm sure a lot of people are too, and I've noticed that the state's
Your soul will
population has
never
been
survive.
declining rapidly over the years, and people are moving out of state. So, but if I had to give you one advice living in this state, you know,
Keep it
save up
up.
much money as you can, live frugally. I know it seems like things are cheap, but they will catch up to you. The prices will catch up to you very
The
fast.
important time over.
So, what I've been doing is I'm not going out to eat at
Become
fast food.
worthy.
I'm getting my own groceries. You know, I'm going to be paying very minimal bills. I don't pay for no subscriptions. Anything I watch is, you know, ad based, you know, free. Um, and I plan on getting me a PlayStation 3 because, like, even these game system companies, man, they be greedy as hell. They want to take all your money. What's that? You want to buy this game? Buy this subscription, even though you
You
don't
are
need
the
it, so
strongest.
you could pay more money for things you don't actually need. You know, like, and the fact that you got to wait 3 hours for one update to complete before you can even play the game. And by the time you play the game, you got all these microtransactions just being thrown into your
Good
face that
choice gives
you
great
don't want,
gifts.
you know? So I'm definitely going back to playing the PS3 because, you know, you could just literally pop in a disc in the PS3 and play it. You don't even have to update it. You don't need Wi-Fi. You just need to pop it in and play it. And I'm starting to go back, you know, to the older ways of being able to get entertainment because I realized that everything now is just a convenience and is a way for greedy corporations just to get more money out of your pocket. So
You don't have enough time
I
to die.
learned something else too.
A
Like
drink that
people
requires
chase like
extra charge.
designer clothes, Gucci, all this other shit. But what they don't know is that that shit all comes from the same country, made by all the same people. I think it's like more than half of our
You are
stuff
the
even
champion.
comes doesn't even come from this country. It comes from China. Like everything you look at mostly says it's made from China. And those Jordans you're wearing, them Aqua 8s or whatever new Jordans you got, yeah, somebody paid somebody else like 90 cents to make those. They're not special, buddy. They're just like the rest of the shoes. Even my shoes I'm wearing, they're Airwalks from Walmart, 27 bucks. I've been skating in them, I've been beating them to hell, and they have lasted me almost 3 months now. I had a pair of Jordans that I was just walking in that didn't even last me 2 months. The soles fell off, the logo was starting to wear out, and my shoelaces were tearing apart, and they weren't even comfortable on my feet. It felt like I was wearing cinder blocks. So yeah, next time you think you're getting a good deal or you getting luxury items, just remind yourself that you're getting fooled by corporations. They're making you think that you got good quality shit, when you really don't. So nowadays, I live simply. Like I used to go to like Old Navy or all these other stores that would talk about like, oh, our clothes are, on sale. They're great prices. They're not. Nowadays, I just buy a pack of like 2 packs, 6 packs of Fruit Loom for like $9. And I can get 12 shirts and 2 packs for $9. And if you ever go to Hot Topic and you try to buy an individual shirt you like, it's like fucking 30 bucks a pop for a shirt. I'm like, hell no, bro. I just might as well wear a black shirt and go down to a local thrift shop and just get me like 8 pairs of jeans for like 20 bucks. Like, nah, bro. These corporations, they want to make you think you're getting a deal, but behind all that, they know they're fooling you. They're making a profit. That's what they do.
Double the
They don't
order.
think of you don't think of what you want or what you're going through or what your styles or preferences are. They are focused on money, not you. And they don't care. And so, after having all this go through my head recently, I started to realize, like, after buying my own food and eating food that has more calorie based density, like, I feel like I'm more full. I feel like I can get more sleep. Like, I drink water more than I drink soda. Yeah, I'll enjoy some junk food every once in a while, but it's not like an everyday thing, because what I realized is all that shit they putting in your food, even your healthy food, it's got pesticides, it's got chemicals, it's got all kinds of shit that even scientists
I
can't even
have
figure
no
out.
ammo. I have no armor.
And I wondered why my great grandfather was so much taller than me and had way more muscle. Anyways, but yeah, my whole point is if you're going through this life and you're just trying to wonder how to make
You
yourself
warrior,
better,
it's
don't
no
let other
use.
people and other corporations and media tell you what you need to do to make yourself better. You got to figure that shit out. Nobody can tell you. All right? Well, thank you for watching my channel. Please leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.